CBSE Mathematics Class 11th Chapter 9 Exercise 9.4 Find the sum of each of the series in exercise 1 to 7. Question number 1. 1 into 2 plus 2 into 3 plus 3 into 4 plus 4 into 5 plus dash dash up to n into n plus 1. अब देखिए यहाँ पर जो nth टर्म है n इंटू एन प्लस 1 लिख दिया हूँ मैं पहले ही. आपको देखना है कि जैसे देखिए मान 3 है तो 3 प्लस 1 दैट इज 4. सो विद द हेल्प ऑफ दीज नंबर्स आई हैव रिटन the nth term, that is n into n plus 1. So the nth term will be n into n plus 1. अब इसको मैंने ओपन किया. It will be n square plus n. Now putting the value of n 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on up to n in succession, we can find the value of t1, t2, t3, t4 and tn. You see here, t1 will be equal to 1 square plus 1, that is, फिर t2 will be equal to 2 square plus 2. देखिए यहाँ पर रखा हमने 2 square, इधर भी रखा 2. T3 will be equal to 3 square plus 3. Similarly, we can proceed up to the Tn, that will be equal to n square plus n. So on adding these, we can write on adding s will be equal to summation of all these will be sigma n square plus sigma n. And sigma n square, that will be equal to n into n plus 1 into twice n plus 1 whole divided by 6, and sigma n will be equal to n into n plus 1 divided by 2, means summation of n numbers. चलिए ये है summation of squares of the numbers will be like this. So if you see the common factors which we can take out is n into n plus 1, n into n plus 1. I have taken it common. The remaining parts are 2n plus 1 by 6, here 1 by 2. Now you can solve it. You see, it is already common. So 2n plus 1 plus 3 by 6. You just solve it. You see 3 plus 1, that is 4. So 2n plus 4 by 6. You can take out 2 common from here. So 2n, n plus 1, n plus 2 whole divided by 6. 2 and 6 will be cancelled. So we'll get n by 3 into n plus 1 into n plus 2. And this will be the answer of question number 1. Now question number 2, 1 into 2 into 3 plus 2 into 3 into 4 plus 3 into 4 into 5. You see 3 into 4 plus 1, just 3 में आप 1 plus कीजिए 4 मिलेगा, 4 में 1 plus कीजिए 5 मिलेगा. So just to take the general terms, here I have written already n into n plus 1, n plus 2. So the nth term, when you write n into n plus 1, n plus 2, just multiply, you will get n cube plus 3n square plus 2n. On multiplication, you will get n cube plus 3n square plus 2n. Now putting the value of n, 1, 2, 3 and 4, similarly up to the n in succession, we can find the value of t1, t2, t3, t4 and tn. You see here the tn will be written as 1 cube plus 3 1 square plus 2 into 1. Keeping in mind this thing, you can just replace n by the particular number, first one. Now let us say 2 cube plus 3 into 2 square plus 2 into 2, T3, that is 3 cube plus 3 into 3 square plus 2 into 3. You see the dash dash, it indicates that you can continue this way and you can reach up to nth term, that is Tn will be equal to n cube plus 3n square plus 2n. Now summation. Summation means if you start adding all these terms, so what will be the result? In a concise way, you can write on adding, so we will get S will be equal to sigma n cube plus sigma n square plus twice sigma n. So you see n cube is equal to summation of cube of n terms will be equal to n into n plus 1 whole divided by 2 whole square. N into n plus 1 by 2 in bracket and write down the square of it. Now 3 into sigma n square, so 3 I have written here. N square is equal to n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 whole divided by 6. Now come to the sigma, twice of the sigma n, that is n into n plus 1 by 2, and this 2 will be cancelled. Similarly here the 3 and 6 will be cancelled. Now we are left with n square plus n plus 1 whole square by 4 plus n into n plus 1 twice n plus 1 whole divided by 2. Here you will get n into n plus 1. Now we have to take common. Here you see n into n plus 1. It is common terms which I have taken from every terms. So n into n plus 1 by 4 plus twice n plus 1 by 2 plus 1 inside the bracket. Now multiply all these. You will get n square plus n plus 4n plus 2 plus 4. I have taken the LCM also, and after solving I have written it here because the 4 is the LCM. So we will get ultimately n into n plus 1. 4 I have brought it outside of the bracket. Now inside the bracket you will get n square plus 5n. You see the 4n plus n. There is 5n. 4 plus 2, that is 6. Now we can factorize it by splitting the middle terms. It is 3 into 2, 3 plus 2. So you will get n plus 2 and n plus 3 will be the factor of this. So I have written it here, n into n plus 1, n plus 2, n plus 3 whole divided by 4. And this will be the answer. Now come to the question number 3. 3 into 1 square plus 5 into 2 square plus 7 into 3 squares plus dash dash up to 2n plus 1. 2n plus 1 into n square. You see 1 square, I have written here 1 square, n square. Now in order to get the 5, 7, 3 like that, so I have written here 2n plus 1. If you just put n is equal to 1, 2 into 1 plus 1, so you will get 3. 2 into 2, 4 plus 1, you will get 5. So that first one term, first of all these terms, you will get the bracket, that is 2n plus 1 into n square is the second terms in each term. Now the nth term is written like this, 2n plus 1 inside the bracket and n square. So just multiply it, you will get 2n cube plus n square. Now putting n, the value that is 1, 2, 3, 4 up to n in succession, we can find the values of T1, T2, T3, T4 and Tn. Here you see the Tn. T1 is equal to 2 into n cube plus 1 square. T2 will be equal to 2 into 2 का cube plus 2 का square. 3 will be equal to 2 into 3 का cube plus 3 square. T4 will be equal to 2 into 4 का cube plus 4 square. Similarly, you can reach up to the Tn. That is, Tn will be equal to 2 into n cube plus n square. Now, adding all these terms, what will be the result? That can be summarized like this. The summation will be equal to twice sigma n cube plus sigma n square. You see the sigma n cube, that will be equal to twice of this n into n plus 1 by 2 का whole square. Here sigma n square means that will be equal to n plus n into n plus 1 plus twice n plus 1 whole divided by 6. Here you see you will get 2 into n square plus n plus 1 का whole square whole divided by 4. This 2 and 4 will be cancelled by 2, and so we will get by 2 here n into n plus 1 twice n plus 1 by 6 here. Now you can take out common, that is n into n plus 1 by 2. I have taken common from each terms. So we are left with n into n plus 1 plus twice n plus 1 by 3. Now just taking the LCM 3, you can multiply this 3n square plus thrice n plus twice n plus 1 by 3. Now ultimately you will get n into n plus 1 by 6 in bracket 3n square plus 5n plus 1. And this will be your answer of question number 3. Now come to the question number 4. That is 1 upon 1 by 1 into 2 plus 1 upon 2 into 3 plus 1 upon 3 into 4 plus dash dash n into n plus 1, 1 upon n into n plus 1. So here I have written this complete nth term can be written like this. You have to take the partial fraction of it, and the procedure I hope that you will be not aware of it. It can be splitted. What is the partial fraction means? We have to split in 2 parts or 3 parts as may it be possible. So here I have written 1 upon n into n plus 1. So here a upon n plus b upon n plus 1. Now taking the LCM of these two terms, a upon n plus b upon n, we will get a into n plus 1 plus b into n upon b into n plus 1. On comparing the numerator, we have, अब देखिए इधर numerator क्या है, 1 upon है. So a into n plus 1 plus b into n is equivalent to 1. Now putting n is equal to 0. क्यों? ये फैक्टर में देख रहे हैं आप. अगर इस फैक्टर में अगर आप 0 रखते हैं तो क्या मिलेगा देखिए. n is equal to 0. This means that a into a inside the bracket 0 plus 1 plus b into 0. So the b term will be vanished. Here a is equal to 1. Now putting n plus 1 is equal to 0, you will get n is equal to minus 1. So a inside the bracket minus 1 plus b into minus 1, and it will be equivalent to 1. So ultimately we will get b is equal to minus 1. So therefore we can write 1 upon n plus 1 is equal to, in place of a I have written 1 upon n, in place of b I have written minus 1. That is why minus 1 upon n plus 1. So the nth term can be written like this also, 1 upon n minus 1 upon n plus 1. This can be splitted with the help of partial fraction. Now putting n is equal to 1, 2, 3 dash up to n in succession, we can find the values of t1, t2, t3, tn. Put n is equal to 1, tn will be equal to 1 upon 1 minus 1 upon 1 plus 1. That will be equal to 1 upon 1 minus 1 upon 2. n2 will be equal to t2. That will be equal to 1 upon 2 minus 1 upon 2 plus 1, and it will be equal to 1 upon 2 minus 1 upon 3. अब जब n के जगह पर 3 रखेंगे तो क्या मिलेगा हमारे को? देखिए t3 दैट इज 1 अपॉन n था तो हमने लिख दिया 1 अपॉन 3 माइनस 1 अपॉन 3 प्लस 1, n प्लस 1 की जगह पर 3 प्लस 1. Solve it, you will get 1 upon 3 minus 1 upon 4. Similarly, dash dash, we can reach up to the nth term, that is tn will be equal to 1 upon n minus 1 upon n plus 1. On adding all these terms, if you add it, you will get, you see here, this 1 by 2 will be cancelled by minus 1 by 2 of the preceding टर्म. देखिए प्रीसीडिंग टर्म में क्या है, माइनस 1 बाई 2 है, सक्सेडिंग टर्म में क्या है 1 बाई 2 है. अब देखिए यहाँ पर 1 बाई 3 है प्लस का, इधर क्या है माइनस का 1 बाई 3 है. ये दोनों आपस में कैंसिल हो जाएगा, ये दोनों आपस में कैंसिल हो जाएगा. सिमिलरली ऑल दिस टर्म्स विल बी कैंसिल्ड. वी आर लेफ्ट विथ द इनिशियल नंबर क्या है 1 है, 1 रह जाएगा. लास्ट नंबर क्या है 1 अपॉन n प्लस 1 रह जाएगा. रेस्ट ऑफ द टर्म विल बी कैंसिल्ड. So we are left with 1 minus 1 upon n plus 1. अब देखिए उसी को मैंने जब एलसीएम लिया है n plus 1, that can be written like this, n plus 1 minus 1 upon n plus 1, and it will be equal to n upon n plus 1. And this will be the answer of the question number 4. Now come to the question number 5, that is 5 square plus 6 square plus 7 square plus dash dash up to the 20th square. So let S denote the sum of the series. Then S will be equal to 5 square plus 6 square plus 7 square plus 8 square plus 9 square up to the 20th square. Now these terms can be found with the help of इसी, अगर हम 1 से स्टार्ट करते हैं 20 तक जाते हैं. यहाँ पर कहाँ से स्टार्ट है, 5 से स्क्वायर शुरू है. 5 का स्क्वायर, 6 का स्क्वायर, 7 का स्क्वायर, 8 का स्क्वायर, 9 का स्क्वायर करते हुए हमें निकालना है केवल 5 से. तो हमने क्या किया है, यहाँ पर 1 से लेकर 20 तक का स्क्वायर लिख लिया, पहले माइनस कर दिया 1 से लेकर के 4 तक का स्क्वायर. क्योंकि ये है नहीं इसलिए हमने इसको माइनस कर दिया. तो माइनस कर देंगे तो ऊपर वाला टर्म मिल जाएगा पूरा. तो इसी द समेशन द सिग्मा n is equal to 1 and up to 20, that is n स्क्वायर. देखिए आपको मिलेगा n स्क्वायर, ये समेशन ऑफ n स्क्वायर है, n स्क्वायर जहाँ पर n 1 से लेकर के 20 तक है, माइनस सिग्मा n इज इक्वल टू 1 to 4, क्योंकि ये 1 से लेकर 4 तक है n स्क्वायर. अब देखिए मैंने क्या किया है, n स्क्वायर के लिए फार्मूला लिख दिया. फार्मूला में 20 इंटू 20 प्लस 1 मीन्स n टर्म क्या है 20th है लास्ट में. सो 20 इंटू 20 प्लस 1 इंटू 2n की जगह पर मैंने क्या लिखा 2 इंटू 20 प्लस 1 होल डिवाइडेड बाई 6. ये फार्मूले को मैं लिखा नहीं, सीधे से अप्लाई कर दिया है यहाँ पर. नाउ कम टू दिस पार्ट, that is n इंटू n प्लस 1 प्लस 2n प्लस 1 होल डिवाइडेड बाई 6 की जगह पर मैंने क्या लिखा है 4 मीन्स n, 4 प्लस 1 मीन्स n प्लस 1. 2 इंटू n प्लस 1 की जगह पर मैंने क्या लिखा है 2 इंटू 4 प्लस 1 बाई 6. अब मैंने इसको सॉल्व किया. देखिए 1 बाई 6 1 बाई 6 दोनों जगह से कॉमन ले लिया मैंने. अब यहाँ पर 20, 21 एंड 41 ये टर्म्स है। इधर देखिए 4 इंटू 5 इंटू 9। अब 4 5 जो क्या होता है 20, इधर भी 20 है, हमने 20 भी बाहर ले लिया, 20/6 कर दिया लास्ट में देखिए। और इधर क्या होगा 21 इंटू 41 रह गया इनसाइड द ब्रैकेट, इधर 9 रह जाएगा। तो हमें लास्ट में क्या मिलेगा 10/3। देखिए 20 और 6 को मैंने सॉल्व कर सिंप्लीफाई कर दिया, तो 10/3 इनसाइड द ब्रैकेट 861 माइनस 9 ब्रैकेट क्लोज्ड minus it will be equal to 10/3 into 852। 10/3 3 से 852 को कट किया 284 आया, 284 को 10 से मल्टीप्लाई किया 2840 आएगा। दिस विल बी द आंसर। नाउ कम टू द क्वेश्चन नंबर 6। 3 into 8 plus 6 into 11 plus 9 into 14 plus dash dash dash. Now this series can be splitted in two forms, that is पहला टर्म को देखिए 3 6 9, so 3 plus 6 plus 9 dash dash। The second term that is second number of this ordered pair, so 8 plus 11 plus 14 has been written here. Now you see the 3 6 9, it is an arithmetical series, arithmetical progression you can say. So the nth term will be equal to the first term plus n minus 1 into common difference is 3. So a plus n minus 1 into d means common difference, that is 3 here. So nth term can be written like this. Here the nth term can be written 8 plus n minus 1 into 3. Here you see 8 plus 3, 11, 8 plus 3 that is 11, 11 plus 3 that is 14. So common difference is 3. 8 is your first term. So after writing all this, you just solve it. So you will get 3 plus 3n minus 3. सॉल्व किया उसको 3 आ गया इधर। इधर देखिए 8 3n plus minus 3 that is 3n plus 5. So the nth term will be equal to 3n। इसी इसका जो है 3n आया सॉल्व करके, 3n into 3n plus 5, इसको मल्टीप्लाई किया, we get 9n square plus 15n। After summing all these terms, summing करने का मतलब इनको ऐड करने पर, so 9, you see 9n square, so I have written here 9 sigma n is equal to 1 to n into n square plus 15n means 15 into sigma n is equal to 1 to n, that is n here. So 9 into n into n plus 1 into twice n plus 1 whole divided by 6 plus 15 into n plus 1 by 2। इसको फर्दर सॉल्व किया, देखिए ये 9 था, यहाँ पर 6 था, इसको 3 से डिवाइड किया, 3 3 जा 9, 3 2 6। अब देखिए लास्ट में समेशन मैंने सॉल्व किया, 3n प्लस n प्लस 1 कॉमन ले लिया इसमें से, 3n इंटू n प्लस 1 कॉमन ले लिया। रिमेनिंग टर्म्स आर द 2n plus 1 by 2 and 5 by 2. So 2 will be the LCM. Ultimately we will solve with the EC. 5 plus 1 that is 6, 2n plus 6 whole divided by 2. Take out the 2 common and cut it with the denominator 2. You will get ultimately 3n n plus 1 into n plus 3. यहाँ पर हो जाएगा n plus 3. And this will be your answer of question number 6.